Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with episode 24 of my storyline playthrough here. And one thing I managed to get off camera was the Thorning Dragon. Let's see. That's the Thorn Dreadweaver, yeah. Yeah, you make your saddle at a smithy, don't we? Yes, but I hadn't even learned the Ingram yet. Okay. Makes sense, because, well, I hadn't had access to Thorning Dragons yet. Base is kind of growing, well, somewhat organically at this point. I've got a little hallway back here that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. Honestly, I'm probably just going to cover it up because it exists just to, it's basically dead space. I just wanted this floor here to be bigger. Got some stairs over on this side. Little porch built with a railing on it nonetheless, so. And then everything is pretty much inside of here. This is actually my soul terminal. Found out there's actually, you can choose which meshes you want. This is standard is modern, then there's primitive and basic. And I kind of like the primitive. Kind of like that one better. So at least for this configuration, I mean, that fits in a lot better with the rest of the furniture than having that modern one right there. And look at all the characters on here. Okay, I can't jump on top though. What happens if I do this? Hey, there we go. Look, it's all in wingdings. And there's, looks like wax been spilled on the pages. That's kind of cool touch. I like that. Went ahead and I'm using colored lanterns for my wall lights because, well, it's a nice soothing blue color during the night. Bait station, food table, storage. Got my mortar and pestle set up. Light workbench. Got my pantry here, which is rapidly filling up with stuff. And then got my smithy, which we need a Thorny Dragon saddle for. And yeah, it takes 85 clay, which is probably the most annoying part of this recipe. And come on. There we go. Also, I just noticed my fingertips poke through the gloves when I hold them up my hand like that. Alright. So this guy's supposed to be pretty good at wood gathering, right? I usually don't really use a Thorny Dragon for wood gathering, but alright, so left click is like a claw attack. Right click is the thorns. Oh, he doesn't have a roar or anything? No, that's a shame. It's not bad at wood. This thing here, female, yep. She wandered into my camp, so didn't attack anything either, just kind of just was wandering around. And never aggroed on me or any of my dinosaurs, so I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, so it doesn't work on cactus, okay. So I might get a higher level Thorny Dragon if I can come across one. But, I mean, for now, like I said, she just wandered into my my area here, so it's like, okay, yeah, well, you're my friend now. And I've got these two Allodactyls. I pulled them out of my storage. I've had them for a while, but they were pretty low level, so I didn't bother doing anything with them. Yeah, I mean, this one tamed up at like level 48, I think, or something. And they're just on clay duty right now. So I've just been stacking weight. They're on passive, ignoring group whistles, and between them and my first one here, I'm going to name Dallas, because why not? There we go. I've been doing pretty decent on the clay. I mean, it took a lot of clay to build this, though. So, ran out a few times and had to wait. But, kind of happy with how it's turning out so far. One thing I was thinking about trying to do, though, today is get some basic tames done, really. So, can I get... Tell you what. Can I just get like 100 of these? Oh, yeah. And can I get like 100 of these? Oh, dehydrated, okay. How are we doing on spark powder anyway? 2,400. So am I on flint? 9,000. Let's just grab like that out. We'll come over to here and be like, hey, just make a ton of spark powder, would you? I should probably look into some narcotics too, actually. I should have a lot of spoiled meat. I do. Awesome. There we go. And let's go ahead and get this stuff crafting up as well. 874 of that. And cementing paste is being taken care of by my Scorpionator out here. I mean, not particularly fast because there's only one of them, but I mean, fast enough. I think we figured out stamina increases the speed at which they do this. So we're up to 500 cementing paste now. So I mean, not great, not horrible. Oh, cool! I have more spoiled meat over here. You can go into there, and yeah, spoiled meat was the limiting factor as to how many I can make. Do I have any? Yeah, I got like 9 more in here. Now there is a meat spoiler I can make, which I might get into in the future. Tell you what, let's go ahead and we're going to grab like half that out, because I am making a bunch more anyway. We'll grab our stim berries. We'll make some stimulant over here in this one. So at least that way it's not sitting idle, and I'll have plenty of stuff later on when I need it. There we go, 617. And you're spitting out spark powder. Awesome. But I would like to get a couple of Obus if I could, which they are available on the map. It's just a very rare spawn, but one of their spawn locations is not that far away from me. There's a chance they can actually spawn up around those mountains there, or that ridge, I should say, on the other side of this. And I'm trying to think if there's a really good way to get over there. Honestly, I should just be taking an Almodadactylus over there. I do have one more here. I did tame up 4 of them, so. And then I need some implants. I believe these ones are kami creatures, so they use a kami implant. And the Kami Creations is an add-on for additional creatures too. And yep. So there's your implant, aka saddle. Let's go ahead and get that buffed up a bit. We're just going to go do that for now. And let's see. You're female, you're male, right? And it's kind of nice. The Almodadactylus actually are sexually dimorphic, but it's not the colors, it's the pattern on the wing. They only come in basically blue and orange, but see, the male's got this like stripe here, and the female's got more of a kind of like late 80s like a wash pattern right here. So you can tell the difference from a distance anyway, if you know what you're looking for. Which is something Arks should do more often, really. Downside of the Almodadactylus, they cannot carry anything. They have left click, right click, then C is a roar, and there is a Suchomimus up here. Hey, buddy. Go home, Ark, you're drunk. Alright. Lemantria, do I have a need to tame any of them? Probably not, actually. Same with the camera swords, though, too. Yeah, I'll just take all that and I'll sort it later. So if I come by here now, also, I can level up. Awesome. Yeah, I found out you can actually just kind of cruise at tree height and get a lot of cactus sap this way without gathering all the junk on the ground. It's very handy. If you get too low, you start pulling up berries and stuff like that, and that gets you way down a lot quicker. We got some Edmontosaurus. Alright, yeah. Kind of a thing. So one thing is, the Almodadactylus, obviously you can harvest rock, right? It cannot harvest metal nodes, though. You can wait for everything to clear off there. it just gets you stone. So, yeah. I mean, it'll get you there pretty easy, but don't try harvesting with it. It's not going to work out for you. And it does that for pretty much all, like, the kind of special resources. Which, bit of a shame. Hello, Alpha Fasolo. Oh, look at you. Let's see, I don't need crop plots or that. I'll keep all the stone irrigation stuff, but don't really need crop plots, the small ones anyway. Oh, he actually did manage to hit me. But for the most part, can't hit me, so I can just sit here and do this. It does take reduced damage from, you know, me attacking on the top, but it's worth the invulnerability pretty much. Yeah, it's that head swing attack that can get me, but only if it actually connects with me. And got me the first time because the angle was different. He hit me in the wing. But, not doing so hot here, are you? Oh, this is going to take a while, though, isn't it? Hey, it's not even starting to show signs of blood. Well, I guess I can level up my melee here. I think that's just the pattern. Or is that blood? Oh, those dark spots on the side getting bigger? I almost think he might be stuck in the rock, too, because he's not even trying to run. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, hello, Sound Glitch. Thank you. Yeah, Ark is wonderful for those. Yeah, I think the dark spots might just be the pattern of the dinosaur at this point. Well, not a dinosaur. Technically Archosaur, but yeah, that's a pretty broad definition of animals, including dinosaurs. It's an Adasaur, maybe? No, Adasaurs were herbivores. My God, dude, would you just go down? Just lay down. Oh my God, that's a huge difference in damage. I was using the right-click harvest. And just because force of habit, I just use right-click when I'm on an Almodadactylus. Yeah, I got 10 times the damage. Oh, wow, that made a huge difference. Okay. Yeah, let's get your weight up to like 1,000, I think, for now. And we'll just dump the rest of you into here. Yeah, that was a huge difference in damage. Also, we got a Chibi Fasolo. And we got some alpha blood, but not much need for alpha blood, really. It beefs up your shocking trank darts. So, alright, hey. Oh, that was lovely, thank you. Yes, I wanted to be on the ground. How did you know? At least they don't stun you off the back of your mount anymore. Okay, but apparently that attack can still knock you off. Yeah. It died as it roared. Nice. Alright. Wow, it really washes everything out whenever you get hit with the status effect, though, doesn't it? Hey. What? Hey. Oh, hi, Wyvern. Can you come over here now, please? Oh, quit flying too high for me to reach you. You are being a dick right now. Come here. Thank you. Why is there a wyvern over here? And we're about as far away from the trench as we can get right now. Poison? Yeah, it looks like it. Hey. You're not welcome here. Level 204 poison wyvern. Nice. You see that though? This freaking bag didn't fall. Why didn't you pick that stuff up? If I'm riding you, yeah, your weight limit is not that high. Who knows? Oh, hey, there's that tarbasaur still. That might not be a bad thing to tame either. Oh, superheat. Of course it is. Alright, so what all do we have left around here anyway? We got some mantis, we got a rex, we got the tarbasaur. Yep, still same one, 204. Oh, there's troodons. And vultures. Yeah, there's nothing I particularly want around here, so probably head back to base and retreat away from the heat for a while. Now, there's a lot of resources up here, though. This is also where you run into the tougher critters, and I forgot to grab my prime meat bait before I left. Now, a 204 Tarbo's not bad, but I can do better. They're just kind of a rare spawn until you get to extinction. In extinction, they're all over the place in the desert dome. And look at all of the stuff that spawned down here. It's like all herbivores. Went through, wiped out the bugs, and just the plant eaters moved in. Alright, and while we're here, let's go ahead and go enable mating. I'll remove following to mate. Okay, there we go. There you are. Alright. So, yeah, I'm pretty much stuck inside for right now. I'm not overheated by being in this, at least. The armor I have is just good enough to keep that from being a thing. It does drain your water quicker, though. And, I mean, I even have the house buff here, and it still doesn't go away, so it's like, it's a thing. But we do have another talent now. Let's go ahead and drop some of this stuff off. I mean, I could go raid the wyvern trench, I think, but there's not much point in doing that right now. I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, accelerate that quickly through this map. I mean, it's possible I could, but I mean, it's kind of ruins the point a little bit, doesn't it? But hey, we got 100 of these, so. Alright, I'm set to tame up either herbivores or carnivores. Let's make that meat spoiler, actually. It comes with ultra stacks, I think. Could make an upgrade station too, but I don't have the resources for that. Let's see, I don't think I learned it yet, did I? Yeah, I haven't. Okay. And might as well just learn all that stuff. Let's see, meat spoiler would be up here at the top. Here we go. Cementing paste, crystal, metal, oil, and wood. Alright, and it's just this handy little box that chills pretty much anywhere you want it to. Now come over to here and be like, hey, just give me like a stack of this, would you? And, oh, they just gave birth. So there's an option here under automation for the soul terminal. Fertilized egg collection and incubation. So this thing will, it'll pick up any eggs around. Like this Arka monster one. I had them breed as well. And relatively soon here we should see another egg pop in. Yep, just picked it up. Awesome. And that'll incubate inside this whole terminal for now. Go ahead and turn this thing on. It's going to start smoking. We should see spoiled meat coming in. Yep. It doesn't really take all that long to do it either. But there is a spoiled meat bait, which I can use to tame things like, well, like the vultures, like scorpions, arthros, and a few other things to take it to. Dung beetle. So I figure I might as well have a bunch of spoiled meat available so I can do that. That and narcotics, right? Never ending fight. I did tame a Shunosaur, and this thing's actually really good at getting sand. Let's get you up to like 2,500, because it gathers quite a bit in the area, honestly. Wow, I get the house buff in here too. Cool. This is going to exist because I want to put dodos under here. So that's the thing that I want to grab. I just think it'd be kind of funny, so let's go ahead and get that taken care of. And it was a Thorning Dragon tail that got me. What the hell just pushed me? But everybody's feeding off feeding troughs right now, which is kind of handy. And sure beats keeping everybody stocked up. But I'm going to see what I can find. I'm going to get some spoiled meat bait made up, which, by the way, that stuff spoils too, which is a bit of a misnomer. Let's just get like 40 of that, I think. And then there's also sulfur rock bait. Basic stone coated in sulfur used in the passive immersive taming of particular creatures. So there is the taming journal, I think it's called. This thing. And it's just made with fiber, thatch, and wood. No biggie. It's reading the creature index right now to see what all's available on the map. There we go. And this is everything that could possibly spawn with the mods and the core game and everything else. But we can go through and, like, say, rock elemental, right? Well, we've got a bunch to choose from here. Okay, here's your basic. There's the chalk golem, ice golem, I think, what's the difference here? I'm not 100% certain, but there's two ice golems. Then there's the volcano golem, okay, the X rock elemental. But rock elementals, you have to present to them a Rex arm bait first. And then beat them in combat. Yeah, it requires combat. Check mark, yes. And then after you do that, then you can passively tame them. It sure beats the cannonball method. But at the same time, you have to... Okay, cool, it's over. You have to go toe-to-toe with the rock golem. And not get squished. There are a few things that could do that. Let's see, how's my sap looking anyway? 141, not bad. Let's see, rare flowers, rare mushrooms. 394 and 400, so we're doing pretty good there too. Do have a decent amount of mutton left around. I should probably get some of that cooking up. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that for now until I have a. I'm gonna enlarge my base a bit, so because I can start putting more structures down inside of here, but very quickly it's gonna get full. And I'm gonna have to do a bunch of dodging around things, and I don't really particularly want to do that. Let's see, I have taken out rock golem with my theory before in this playthrough. I've used Segnos to do it in the past. I've used a Sauropelta before, but it's a long, grueling fight is what that one is. Oh, hey, there's a Lystro up there. I mean, Sauropeltas, they're not bad. They're relatively fast. Their attack speed leaves a little bit to be desired, though. Is the problem, because you have to use the right-click attack on the rock golem. I used my irritator to take out a level 200, actually, though. The irritator's right-click has a bleed function, which actually works on golems, which is kind of strange, but I mean, it does the thing, and it's percentage-based damage, so it does the same regardless of, you know, the defense of the target. And it is really weird how the end of the tail just renders in, but the rest of it doesn't. Also, tried painting the Shunosaur. Yeah. The tail, the color regions are a little off, I think. Because there was no color region for the tail or the yellow stripes. But the yellow works good with the grays that I put on the rest of it, but the green, yeah, not so much. But, let's see. So rock golem is definitely something I'm going to be taming in the future. We're not going to do that right now. I think I'm just going to wander around to my irritator and see if I can find some stuff that I want to tame anyway. Like I said, I need to get some utility dinos in. And I would like to soon get started on kibble and whatnot. And yeah, I kind of need eggs for kibble, so. And most of the additional creatures, 2 creatures, not had a great deal of luck using their eggs for kibble. Some of them, not a problem, but other ones, it just hasn't been working. But the thing is most things ignore the irritator, which is awesome, because these guys are just plain vicious anyway. And I can pretty much take down anything else that decides to come at me. Wyverns might be a bit problematic. Like a lightning wyvern kind of sort of scares me. Same with poison. But for the most part, they're not in this part of the map. And I've been killing any of the ones I do see over this way. Let's see, Morellatops. It's got the novelty of only being on this map, but they're not really useful. They're berry gatherers, and you can load them up with water at a watering hole and then drink from them later. But I live at a watering hole, so it's a bit of a moot point. And I don't need those. But I'm going to see what I can find and what I can, bring back with me, and we'll go from there. Well, I've been working on this lady for a while here. Level 348 Thorning Dragon. You want care? Oh no, still wasn't enough to tame you. Yes, I know. You gonna give me a gift? Yep, you did. Hide this time. Cool. Last time was 20 keratin, so. Alright. Yeah, level 348. Yeah, she's taken quite a bit of bait and everything else. There we go. Also in the area, I got a couple of Danicocrudas and another, I think it was like a level 48 Thorny Dragon decided to come say hello. But the cool thing is, Thorny Dragons don't aggro on irritators, so I can just walk right up and be like, hey, you're level 144? Nah. Carcharcodontosaurs do aggro on irritators though, which is a bit of a shame. But there's like really not a whole lot going on around here. I mean, another gigantic Spino skeleton. Oh, hello, Troodon. Just ran up to me. It's like, yeah, you're just gonna get eaten. Oh, Thorny Dragon. Not the same one, is it? Oh, wait. Female 324. Another nice high level one, but I want a high level male if I can. And we got lots of bone fragments and whatnot around here. Hey. Oh, there's a third one. Oh, it's 324. I do kind of miss my Troodon pack. I didn't really use them a whole lot in the island, but they were fun. Let's see. Oh, there's lemantria. Wonder if there are Troodons in Aberration. Since that map is all ground-based anyway. Well, for the most part. Oh, hey, we got a Hesperosaurus over here. Sauropelta. I mean, if it's a super high level, I might try taming it. But, I already got one. A 336, come on. Maybe later. I might come back to you. 336 Sauropelta it's going to be kind of hard for that to die. Oh, there's an atmospheric jelly. Megatherium. That Daedon is not having a good day. I need to try to take out one of these atmospheric jellies. I think... Oh, okay. Did it go into you? Yeah, you did. Okay. Freaking stole my bait. Let's see. Elephantosaur. Yeah, poison wyvern would probably be the way to go to kill that thing, actually. Got another Anki. Yeah, the thing about Scorched Earth is dinosaurs are kind of few and far between. Gigantoraptors are pretty good, though. And they can cover ground pretty quick and destroy most things. Level 312. Yeah, let's do this. And they like meat. But for the most part, they're generally passive unless you annoy them. So, well, not annoy them. You have to hit them. Then they just completely freak out on you. Okay, some Dinocuda up here. I've got some. I don't need more. And I don't want them coming in and stealing bait meant for this guy. Alright. I can just toss another one down. Hey, there you go. Awesome. And I did level up my my irritator, so a little more damage, why not? I toss that out. Hyaenodon packs are pretty good too. And that's a storm drake up there. Alright, here, you have that. I'm going to go conduct an experiment. I mean, storm drakes they're not bad. And they're pretty good about getting across this map in a hurry. Okay, that was incidental damage, I think. Because it charged, and the charge attack hits anything, or hurts anything it hits. But he's after the Procoptodon, not me. So, hey, okay, you lost your aggro. What are you? Level 216 male. Yeah, sure, why not? I should have enough bait to defeat both of these guys. Actually, you know what? We're gonna leave one up here for you. And I'm pretty sure that those two don't aggro on each other, so if they somehow wander close to each other, I'm not gonna lose a tame. Which is always annoying when you're taming two things and then they wander too close together and aggro on each other or whatever. That's what the survivor scent is for, though, honestly. But I'm trying to keep the amount of things that actually require hair down to a minimum. Because it's just me. And honestly, hair doesn't grow all that quick. Now, if I hop off my mount, this guy will come after me right now. It's kind of, you know, stroke of luck, though, that he doesn't aggro on irritators. I think he just did poo. And I think it glitched through the map when he did it because he's on a slope. Hey, there you are. Alright, I can leave another one over here now. He gets hungry before the decay runs out, so. There we go, and I can leave another one down. Kind of keep you tied to an area as well, which is kind of handy. So what is... Okay, so 18.8 and 20.3. Okay. So yeah, neither of these guys. Okay, 25. Alright, awesome. So I get roughly 7% per meat treat. So he's going to need 2 more before I can start hand feeding. Okay. And... you're up to like 23% or something now? 24.4. Okay. So 1 more before I can even pet you. I can pet the storm drake now. But... well, I might as well do it. I mean... hey! Go ahead and give you some lovin's. Oh, look at the size of this guy's chest, though. Hey, sweet. I can now pet the Gigantoraptor too. Alright, so yeah, you need 1 more of those before I can hand feed you. Let's see. Hey. There we go. Like being pet? So yeah, I think I'm going to be stuck here for a bit now, but I'll be getting 2 really good tames out of the deal, so. Alright, continuing on with my wonderful journey. I'm basically pretty close to the center of the map, honestly. On top of this mountain. It's got a bunch of salt up here, crystal, which I've already mined out, and then also some obsidian here. Come on, there we go. And then further on down this way, there was some sulfur rocks. So, and a bunch of metal too. Hey, cool, more obsidian. Actually, no, that's not. That's just a metal rock. Dang it. All right, and yeah, more salt. Regular rocks. Here we go, sulfur. So kind of shiny, yellow streaks. That's your clue. And there's actually a decent amount of it up here. I'm not going to need a lot of it right now, but if I decide to play around with a flamethrower later, I'm going to need it. Alright, let's go ahead and... alright, head on down the hill here. Yeah, there's quite a bit of sulfur and whatnot on this mountain, which is awesome. One trip with an Anki will see you through for quite a while. Hello, Carnoraptor. Oh, no, Carnosaur. Carnotaurus. Hey. That's right, Carnoraptors are quite a bit bigger. I haven't seen any of those on this map, actually. Let's see. Yeah, a lot more sulfur there. And kind of sort of making my way this way. There's a Solasuchus fighting a Sauropelta. We're just going to walk by that. That fight could go on for a while. Yep, still going. Alright, cool. Oh, Saber-tooth Tiger. Hey, another Carno. I kind of like the Carnos, I just don't like the footsteps. They're very loud for their body size. I mean, it's pretty distinctive when you hear it in the wild, too. Excuse me. But, I mean, it's very distinctive when you hear it in the wild. Oh, hey, raptors. But it's kind of annoying when you got a pack of them going. Would a pack be the right term for a Carnotaurus, or would it be closer to like a horde? Alright, and there's the caverns here. And I don't think there's any way for me to really get across. Because my my irritator can't jump. Oh, here we go. That'll work. Oh, we got a ruin up here too. So yeah, kind of heading back in the direction of Green Hobbit a little bit. Jug bug, okay. And I've been scooping up all the explorer notes I can find, because I'm just, at this point, I don't really care if my creatures get them or not. Kind of going more for myself here. Here we go. And... Yep, right there. It'd be a... Yep, Dakaya note. Alright. There's this region I'm heading towards, though. Yeah. Roughly this way-ish. It's called the Blasted Maw. Wasn't sure I'd make that or not. And that is one of the few places, I guess, where dodos can actually spawn. Oh, that was interesting. At least that's according to the wiki, which, yeah. The Ark wiki does leave quite a bit to be desired. When it comes to map information, anyway. Hey, knock it off. Quit fighting. Alright, we are here. So yeah, we're heading into the canyons. It's like basically the middle of the canyons. It's what separates the north and south canyons from each other. Oh, that's a tech. Hey. No. Stop it. Thank you. Yeah. Electronics. That's the main thing I want right now. So, I mean, the introduction of the tech creatures did kind of keep you from needing obscene amounts like silica and whatnot for electronics. Not any chance of there being like another tech raptor up here, is there? Doesn't look like it, but... Bunch more meat and hide. Definitely a hide. Yeah, after what happened last map at the end, all the hide. And apparently, I was reading up with the Nigerian fire spitters, they can actually rarely spawn on the surface of this map. As well as caves. So... You're in the way. Because I want this guy over here. Hey! Thank you. Alright. So, where am I at according to the map right now? Southern East Canyons. Still. So just heading up north a little bit, I think, then. Yeah, stomping around this thing's like basically roaming around on like an allo. Size-wise, you know, or versus things that will and will not attack you. Sweet. Now, what level is that wolf? That's what I'm curious about. 240 male. I found a 360 female that I tamed up. So I was kind of curious there, and there we go. Hey, little hated bastard cat here. And the wolves actually tame up fairly quickly, which is kind of what you'd expect, which is kind of nice. Also, I do like his colors. I don't know how much good a wolf pack is be actually doing around here, but might as well. And they're pretty handy for finding, you know, hidden things. But I figure if I can get a super wolf, that'll help with, well, maybe with caves. I don't know. I mean, I do have Harriet. Although Harriet's pretty overpowered, honestly, when you get down to it. And let's see, Irritator's got a level, a little more melee damage. Because why not? Hey, sweet. I can now pet the puppy. I do love the resprite they did on the wolves. I mean, they used to look so bad. But now they look like actual wolves, so... Alright, you're going to need one more before I can actually feed you by hand, though, aren't you? Alright, what do we got here? Just some flowers. Old dry riverbed. Come on, dude. Get hungry. Food's right there. Can I drink from here? Doesn't look like it. I mean, it's definitely flowing water. But I can't actually, like... It doesn't actually count as water. I could always eat some cactus sap, I guess. Alright. Hey, here we go. Yeah, no, doesn't work. But here you go. You can have some meat. Now I can give you care. Alright. Anything else of interest down here, like resource-wise? Doesn't look like it. I was almost hoping for some of the silica pearls and whatnot. Because the clams still spawn out like this. Freaking walked over like 4 times without seeing them. But they're like old fossilized clams. Alright, is there any more around here? Nope. Nope. Care. Mm-hmm. You give me... Nope. Okay. Didn't want to interrupt the animation if he was going to give me a gift. So... And we got a lot of flowers around here. We got the little silky flowers. Lots of stone. Some wood. I mean, not a bad location, honestly. That's one of the reasons I want to check the maw out, too. But yeah, water you can't drink here. Alright, last feed. Yep. And my upstairs neighbor is being clumsy again, I think. Alright, so... Not sure if that thump came through on the microphone or not, though. Oh, I'm getting kind of heavy, too. Well, this guy's getting heavy. I'm just going to drop that off for now. And I don't need the sand on me. I got this adobe out of a drop, so... Yeah, definitely not throwing out the flamethrower. I have a flamethrower and a chainsaw now from drops, which is kind of cool. I can get rid of the thatch, though. And that cactus helps a little bit. Hello, Spinoraptor. But yeah, this is one of the areas I kind of like here. Definitely not a great place to start off with. I mean, we got... Well, there's a wolf, there's a Pachynodon, Spinoraptor, terror birds. We got ourselves an Arizonosaurus up here. What level are you anyway? Level 60? But got plenty of water. But that also means plenty of capros. Kind of cliffs all around. Oh. Oh, that was a coelacanth. It's deep enough that I actually have to swim here. And this guy is pretty slow in the water, honestly. Now he's basically a slightly bigger baryonyx. He is still not good in the water. Is that... No, those are flowers. Okay. Oh, we got a Balar up there. Look at that. They're really good for getting around the map with, too, actually. Just this guy is just an absolute tank, so I mean, just rolls over anything in his way. Is this area here, is this the blasted maw though? Because it's right about the right location. What does the map say? Underwater. Alright. Excuse me. Central Canyons, okay. Yeah, trying to find dodos is actually proving to be a bit of a challenge on this map. Probably because there's actually a lot of predators. And, well, it's dodos, honestly. But, you know, I have a feeling I might find some eventually. Obus are going to be the same problem. Or the same challenge, I should say. Can't even get up there, can I? No. This guy sucks at climbing. Well, it's a whole lack of a jump that really does not help matters any. But this is him swimming full speed right now. Granted, he is kind of way down, but... looks like that's a wolf over there. And we got snakes over here. Alright, cool. Not particularly all that flat around here though, is it? I mean, it's relatively flat. Most of this map is relatively flat though. But I'm thinking, you know, flat to be able to build on flat, you know? Which, I mean, this kind of gets you there, but not really, and yeah. But I'm going to keep going around, see if I can find this wonderful area that apparently doesn't show up in the in-game description where you're at, the location names, and I'll see what I can find.